Hey everyone, Sergio here with the Rideshare Guide. What do we say on Show Me the Money Club? Work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, which I have been for the past year and a half, you may be working a lot harder than you need to. Let's change that. Download the app, link your account where you can manage your income, track your expenses, as well as your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more money, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download the Solo app today. Begin to work smarter, not harder. Link is in the description. Let's get back to it.
And let's move on. Let's talk about Lyft, scheduled trips, and a little bit of pay cut when it comes there. Or is it?
Not little. So Lyft is learning from Uber really well now, Chris, which is very surprising to me. But this is pretty clear cut. Driver accepts the scheduled trip, and it comes with a 40% turbo, right? And it's $13.02, right? Okay, cool. And then there's the turbo, 40% turbo area that he's in. Okay, it's pretty clear. It's in order. And then the trip ends, Chris. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Right? In fact, there's a 50% turbo, not 40%. It's the same trip, right? Rider paid $25.91. Look what happened to the base fare.
It got chopped
from
$13.02 to $9.69.
Yeah, this is something very disturbing that Lyft is doing. And Lyft may say turbo applies to base earnings only, which is fine. We understand that. But why did the base earnings change? It's $13.02.
Well, now my question is, you said it came in with a 40% turbo, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So to everybody who says that it came in with the turbo and they pay the difference, which that is true. So if you had like a 20% turbo that was attached to the ride and it went to 50%, technically with the total would be with the turbo already applied for that 20%. And then if you got a 50% turbo, it would unlock, and then it would give you the new rate when it comes to the 30% difference. So that is true. But what's happening is this person had the 1302 reserve lift with the 40% turbo. And then, if you add it up, it's actually, you'd think, oh, well, 40% turbo, I get 40% bonus turbo. It's 1302. No, if you add it up, it's like $15. So they got the $9.69, the $4.85, and the 49 cents for the schedule ride premium ends up being like $15.03 or something like that.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is
it does adjust, but it's not adjusting properly.
Well, not only that, but the 1302, by the way, does not include the turbo, Chris. Then while you're driving on the way, you pick up the turbo, then it's applied. All I'm saying is the 1302 got reduced to $969, $989?
$969, yep.
We don't, why is all this necessary? Look, the rider in this case paid $25.91. Okay, that's plenty of money. You don't need to steal a couple, $3 fucking bucks from the driver.
Well, when their stock price is at $14, they need to.
I don't understand. I really don't understand. So Lyft got this too. In fact, Lyft got a whole bunch of these because we did the segment about 3 weeks ago. They go, do you have screenshots? I go, oh boy, do I have screenshots for you. This is, so watch out if you guys are doing, if you're elite and you got a lot of scheduled trips that you're doing, that's your bread and butter, which I understand for elite drivers. It's a really good perk to be elite on Lyft. Watch out for this. What you reserve your, scheduled trip at, and after you finish the trip, go look at your base earnings if your base earnings dropped, because that is what's happening. So if it's 1302, should be 1302 plus the 50%, not any way around. We don't need to, we don't need to play these games, folks. So if you do have any of these, please send them to me, Sergio at therideshareguy.com. I'll just bombard Lyft with this, and then, they're more receptive to these things because at least they go like, do you have screenshots? I go like, do I have screenshots?
Oh, we don't talk about it unless we have screenshots. So here you go.
Screenshot king, bro. Do I have screenshots? Oh my God. Yeah.
But yeah, this is something
please.
where you guys got to watch out for of what's going on. And for, of course, because they're not paying the way that they should be and breaking things down, which is adjusting backwards. So it's becoming a little bit of a problem there. And I'm sorry, I misspoke. I said $14. It's actually $13.30 currently. So even worse. That's why they need to get the dollars instead of the cents when it comes to the change, so they can try to recoup back up to $20 for that stock price. But yeah.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.